my name is Brittany. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be going through my spring favorites. It's kind of all over the place. I have food, I have music, I have like just everywhere. So I'm gonna start with food because the first thing I'm gonna talk about needs to go back in the freezer. So the first thing, which I'm gonna try and hold this very delicately so it doesn't like all fall over the place, is this. It is a party collection. It's like an appetizer sampler. You have pigs in a blanket, spinach, I want to call them spinach puffs. I don't actually know. Oh, spinach turnovers. There's a list here. That would have been helpful. Potato puffs, and oh, it's beef, onion, and mushroom pockets. I thought it was just mushroom. So it basically tastes like a little, I don't know why I said big, they're like this big, a little pastry stuffed with mushrooms, but they're fantastic. They're definitely the best thing in this box, but all of them are really, really good. Now, me and Joe have been trying to eat healthier, but every once in a while we will be really hungry because our day was really busy and we didn't have time to eat anything, so we want to have something quick as soon as we come home, rather than wait until the full meal is done. So we'll just get like 2 of each of these for each of us and eat that, and then when the food is ready we can have our salads or whatever. So yes, I'm gonna pop this back in the freezer and then I will be back to talk about the next food-ish item. More drinks, I think. Okay, so I'm back, and item number 2 is smoothies. I have been drinking so many smoothies. This one is strawberry, cherry, pineapple with pineapple juice and cranberry juice and a splash of lemon. Now I know that that's like a huge mix of things, but it's actually really good. The last thing I was going to talk about food-wise is another drink. I don't have it. I would have had to go to Starbucks to get it. But it is Very Berry Hibiscus. Now, I can't really handle caffeine, but there's a very little amount in that drink where it's like, I think a little bit more than Coca-Cola, because if I drink Coca-Cola, it does literally nothing for me. This, it wakes me up, but it doesn't make me have like panic attacks or anything. So it's fantastic. But it also tastes really, really good. It's super sweet and fruity, and I just love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I like survived an entire week because of that drink, because I did not have time to sleep and I needed to be up like every day. It was crazy. So it's making my life right now. So moving on to makeup. So one, everybody's favorite, Tarte Shape Tape. I always want to call it Tape Shape. It's very frustrating, this thing. I do think I went a little light for myself personally, but I do feel like normally I am one who puts foundation and then concealer. Because I went lighter, I can go concealer, foundation. Is it really that big of a difference? I don't think so. It's fine. But I feel like it's like one of the few things that actually covers like the dark purple, like under my eyes. I mean, I think I see it. I don't know if everybody else is seeing dark purple, but I see dark purple and I feel like this is covering it. So it's a fave. Next, this is not actually the one I wanted to talk about because this is a lip paint, so it's matte. And the one that I wanted to talk about is a glossy lip paint, and I can't find it. So I just picked up the one that matches it in color. This is called Novel. If I can find the glossy one, I will put it below. But it is the Tartiest lip paint, and it's a nude, and I got really into nudes, I think because it's spring and you're wearing lighter colors, so you don't really want to be like dark red lips all the time, which, you know, is nice. And then the other thing, this, I actually fell back in love with this. This is from e.l.f. It's it says matte lip color, but it's not really matte. Well, I guess it is. But it's not super drying or anything. It's kind of like a crayon. Like you can just like color in your lips, which I like. It's so easy. With lip paints, they tend to fall apart. eventually while you're eating. And I eat a lot. I know a lot of people, it's like, oh, I just won't wear it if I'm gonna eat. And I'm like, there's a 95% chance if I'm leaving my house, I'm eating. So, I mean, what am I supposed to wait to put my lipstick on until after I've eaten? I don't know. I mean, maybe this works for some people. I have no idea. Everybody, do you. That is it for makeup. I'm gonna get into hair. This is my heat protectant spray. It is from Kenra. It's platinum. It has a little bee on it. It's so cute. I love the packaging for this. It's got like beehive design all over it. So this, I would say, it says high hold heat protectant spray, and it is. It definitely has like a bit of a hairspray feel to it, which if you are using this with the next product that I'm going to discuss is kind of good because it gives you the hold before you've even put your hairspray on. It can be difficult when you are just blowing out your hair or you're trying to keep it straight, because as you're running your fingers through it, you will feel it a little bit. So spray it on as soon as you can after you get out of the shower, because as long as your hair is still pretty wet, it will kind of absorb this and spread it out kind of evenly so it won't be too thick on your hair. And then do it lightly. But I still really like it. I feel like it's a lot of work. I just feel like what I've described feels like a lot of work, but I keep saying I feel like. I like this a lot better than the Tresemme. Is it Tresemme? I think it's Tresemme. Everybody raves about it and it's just not for me. Next in hair. Oh, I actually picked it up right. Okay. Is the Beachwaver Pro. It's the 1-inch professional rotating curling iron. If you want to see me use this product, I did a whole unboxing and using it in one of my vlogs. I will link it above, and I will also, hi baby. So if you want to see me use this, I use this for the first time in my Get Ready With Me. Oh, I'm blinking. Now that my camera has decided to stop flipping out for no reason. If you want to see me use this product, I will also link the Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me. I used it for the very first time during that video. I should probably take it out of the box and actually show you it, rather than just being like, hey, look at this box. Imagine it was empty and I was just like waving it around. Oh, I forgot to clean. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you guys some dirty shoes later. Look forward to that. This is it. You twirl your hair around it, you clip, and then you press this button and it will turn, and you have these buttons on the sides here for left and right, so you can pick which direction it's going to turn in. Also at the bottom, obviously, you have your power button, and then this screen here will tell you what the temperature is, and you can go higher or lower. Moving on from hair. Okay. Everything's on the floor. It's cool. Ooh, perfume. Now, I'm not really sure which side is the right side. There's 2 on this side. It has a little pony thing on this side. This is Ralph Lauren Pony. It smells so good. I'm definitely taking this with me on vacation. It's very summery. It's a summery scent. It's very sweet and kind of floral. I was about to spray it up my nose. Don't do that. But I really, really love it. And it's so cute. It's on my thing next to my other Ralph Lauren. I think I have an addiction to Ralph Lauren perfumes, because every time I go out and I smell perfumes and I want something, it's always one of these. Though, and I think I've probably said this in a video before, I would kill. If I had money, I would pay all the money to get Ralph Hot and Ralph Cool back, because those were my life. I loved them. They were everything. There was nothing better. And I have never found anything like it or better than it since. So please, Ralph Lauren, I know you will never see this video, but please, please, please bring back my perfume. Hand soap. Okay, I know a lot of people talk about Mrs. Meyers, and I'm about to talk about it 2 times in a row because I got the laundry detergent. So this is my favorite scent. It is the lavender scent, and I feel like every single person, if you are a girl and I know you, you have this in your bathroom. And I can tell, like, as soon as I walk into a bathroom and I wash my hands, I'm like, oh, it's the lavender from Mrs. Meyers. It's my favorite. I feel like I can hear Joe judging me from another room. It smells so good. Okay, so I was talking about hand soap. Makes the hands feel really, really nice. It's super moisturizing. It's supposed to be made with olive oil and aloe vera. But it's just, I'm like shoving this thing in my face, but hands down the best scent that this company makes. So then the detergent, which I think we were using Tide before and I just did not care for it. It was leaving like, and we haven't switched to the softener yet, but the blue like detergent and the blue fat softener is leaving spots all over my things. So I decided to switch to this because I've heard that this is better. This one, everything smells really good and I'm getting less blue spots, so I'm picking up some softener soon. Okay, now I forgot to wipe these down before I decided to talk about these. These are from Sperry. I literally washed them. I cleaned them off like 2 days ago. But then I went to the beach on Saturday with my dad for Father's Day. So they're not the cleanest now, but these are light tan tennis shoes from Sperry. I don't know if they have an exact name. I will look it up and I will let you guys know. I love these because one, they go with everything, and two, the insides, the soles, are memory foam. So I'm just obsessed. They're fantastic and I wear them every day. I probably shouldn't wear them every day because that's why they're dirty all the time, but I don't care. I'm gonna buy more shoes from Sperry if they all have this memory foam business at the bottom because I love it. And I have terrible feet. Like, not like in like a gross way, but I have tendonitis on the top of my left foot. So, you know, I have to be very careful about the shoes that I put on my feet. Now that shoes are done, I think that's it for the show and tell style of this video. Everything else is kind of more talking point. So the next thing, I'm going to insert a Insta story about this, that I made about this, and that is Squarespace. I have just started working on creating a blog. I do have some videos that will be correlating with blogs that are coming up soon, so you will definitely be seeing that in the very near future. But I'm just loving it. I had a very difficult time with it at first because I couldn't figure out how to shrink and fit photos into things, but once I got that going, it was so easy and love how it looks. So that will be here, and any other shots that I can kind of show you guys without getting too involved into blogs, I will do that. Shopping. Ooh, shopping. I keep getting messages from work. Okay, my two favorite things, obviously Ulta, because they opened one up in Brooklyn and it makes it more accessible to me than Sephora, because I don't believe, maybe there's one all the way downtown, but I don't think that there's one relatively close to me, so it kind of makes it more difficult to get there. But I'm loving Ulta. I love that I can literally go in there and get like high-end stuff, and I can also get sun in. Like, it's crazy. I love it. Then Venus, which I feel like I used to have huge issues with Venus because their sizing is very strange. I am a small in Venus, so if you are smaller than me, you would be an extra small, or maybe you might not be able to shop there. But I really, really love it. I picked up a dress from them. If you want to see it, It is in my wedding guest dress video. I'll also put that up there. I feel like I'm doing this, it's this side. I also picked up a dress from them for Easter, which I don't actually have anywhere, but I'm definitely bringing it with me when I go on vacation, so I will probably have some shots in that dress. I didn't even take photos in that dress on Easter, so, but it was really, really cute. So yes, I love them right now. Now, TV shows. So my top 3 that I got into this spring would be Teen Wolf, which, I mean, I'm sure everybody else probably, I'm like the last person to have seen it. Basically, boy gets bit by wolf, drama ensues. It was actually so much better and a completely different thought process than I thought it was. I thought when I heard about Teen Wolf, it was a show about a town that they all knew about the wolves and they were hunting them. Like that the entire town was hunting the werewolves. Not necessarily what the show is about. So yeah, but it was good. Then I watched The 100. I am caught up, I think, into this season. I don't know if they've had an episode since last week because that was the last one I saw. And basically, if Bellamy and Clark don't get together, I mean, what was the point in this show? Because I don't know what the point was. I love them and I'm waiting for that to happen. Like, yeah, I didn't mind her with any of the other people that she was with. I liked them all, but I feel like I've always been like, okay, like that's gonna happen for a while and then Bellamy, please. Concept of the show is it's 100 kids that are like the kind of like criminals from a ship in the future. They get sent down to Earth, which they think might be inhabitable at this point, but they're not really sure, and life on the ship isn't going so well that they're not going to be able to live there much longer. So they need to figure out, you know, whether or not they can go down to Earth. So they send the criminal children to see what happens. Then the last thing I watched was Kimmy Schmidt. I love that show. Me and Joe call it Schmitty. It was a lot of fun. I will say this season, that documentary episode, it was very hard to sit through. I was like, ugh, I hate this. But otherwise, I think Titus is like amazing. I wish he could be my bestie. If you don't know the show, it's a girl. She's been trapped in, I don't know how to explain it, in a bunker for years. She got kidnapped as a teen, I think, or yeah, preteen maybe. And so now she is living in New York and like kind of very immature because she hasn't really been out in the world for a really long time. Finally, the final topic is music. I have been really into ballads lately. I made an entire playlist off of like big ballads that I can sing along to, like Celine Dion and Adele, but like older ones, not necessarily anything in the last like 2 or 3 years. So it was like original Adele, Celine Dion, Christina Aguilera, back to like the stronger era. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's super, super recent in that list, but I really, really love it because I don't know, I just like the throwback sometimes. It's fun. And then the other thing I have been obsessed with is the soundtrack to Waitress. which not only can I relate to, not necessarily the pregnancy part of the storyline, but the feeling a big disconnect from who you are. But also, I mean, I've worked as a pastry chef for years, so that's a huge part of the storyline, and I can 100% relate to that. But the songs are amazing. I did not expect it to be as good as it is. It was phenomenal, and I am currently in the hunt to get more tickets because I loved it. And I want to see it with Katharine McPhee again. I don't know if I'm going to get the chance or if I will have the time, but it is goals for me right now. So that is it. That is every single one of my favorites throughout the spring. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more of me, subscribe. If you liked this button, give it a big thumbs up, and leave comments. I love comments. They're fantastic, and I love to get to know anybody who's watching. So please do that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!